Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime review. Today we look at episode 3 of Sengoku Nightblood. Now, first and foremost, let me do apology out to everyone that has commented that the girl does have a name. It's not just protagonist. Yes, her name is Yuzuki, as I found out in this episode, but I also looked up. And the reason why, you have to forgive me for this one. You really do. Because I noticed, I asked several people what her name was, and no one was able to answer me, which is very interesting. But, you know, they say her name only twice. I think in episode 1, or no, it's episode 2, and I don't know if I think they say once episode 1 from what I saw. If they do, it's so brief that that's it. You know, it comes up and maybe it goes away. But yeah, that's the thing. So you forgive me a little bit. I mean, this episode they said her name about 3 times, but you know, you can't really blame me for something like that, because that's like barely saying a person's name at all. Especially when they keep addressing her too. Like, you guys are addressing her every 2 seconds. You think you'd use her name a little bit more. It's like, what? But anyways, so we meet Shingen-san, who's the leader of, and I keep calling him Shingen-san, but it's because everyone keeps yelling at his name, Shingen-san. He's the leader of the werewolf army, and the thing is that he seems like a nice guy. You know, he's cool. We see that he might have some illness of some sort though, because he keeps coughing up blood, and even though he's very powerful as he takes out Yakuma in like one hit, still looks like he's gonna die if he's not careful. He has to apparently take pills to kind of, I guess, remedy that situation. You know, what's interesting is Yuzuki feels bad for him and right away tries to help him out as much as she can, but I think that it's probably going to be played to a factor later on that he's probably going to need to be cured by some magic of some sort. And I have a feeling maybe it'll be her that uses her blood to maybe cure him of his illness, but we'll see what happens with that. The biggest issue I have with Sengoku Nightblood, and the reason why I'm actually losing interest in the show very quickly, is that it's falling into the very atypical, reverse harem stuff. This is a play-by-play story of reverse harem. You have the various characters that are after her. Shingen looks like he's going to be the one that loves her from the werewolf side, even though he refuses to marry anyone. And we have, obviously, Hideyoshi, who basically this whole episode, up until the part where she went to the werewolf army, was by her side the whole time. So he's definitely a contender for, her future love. It's, I don't know, you have so many other characters that are being underutilized, they're barely spoken about. You have all this nice world setting, you have interesting concept, but when is that ever used correctly? Like, we know that the enemy is the Usugi clan now, apparently, we get that. But before, I could have swore that maybe the werewolves and the vampires were at war with one another, not doing similar terms. I could have swore that Nobunaga was the main threat. It's like, who actually is the main enemy in this? To me, it's like all over the place when it comes to that. And I know some of you might defend it and go, oh, this is the enemy, you can tell right here from this. You probably can tell if you look very closely at the fact that, yes, they mention who are the enemy, but they never actually show the enemy. Like, for example, perfect example, Shingen and his army is attacked during one of the moments near the end of the episode, and his place is set on fire. We heard it's the Usugi clan, but do we see it is? Nope. We don't see anyone attack the actual place. We see Yakuma at the end who attack, Yuzuki and Shingen when they're in a clearing together, but that's it. That's the only enemy we've actually seen really attack. Everyone else we've seen really basically has not done very much, or has just talked about something. So I do have issues with this. This is falling into a very cliche romance for a reverse harem, and I'm kind of having an issue with that. But what do you guys think? Do you think I'm crazy for this? Do you also feel the same way? I would love to know in the comments below. As always, if you like my review, please think of subscribing to the channel, sharing the video around. I also have Junie Tyson, which should come out probably in like 15 minutes. I'm already done with that episode, but I got to work on it. And I still have to watch Food Wars, so expect that probably like around 2:30, 3 o'clock. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a beautiful, blessed day, everyone. God bless you all. Bye-bye.